It's Claralot Angels Podcast, and this is Clara.
I'm Angeline.
And I'm Lottie.
Today we're here with Angeline's build with her husband.
It was so beautiful in this forest, and we, pulled in a lot of landscaping before we even started with the house.
I love it.
It's like a fairy build, like there's lots of wilderness happening.
I love those hedges. How you planted them in that type of order.
It's very strange. I mean, it was very weird to do, but I was like, at the end of the day, this builds texture. I can take things down or put things up, but it's going to, add to it,
I do. I love that, sort of,
crazy chaos.
Yeah, and, the tear look of the bushes. How there's that, I don't know how to explain it.
It's real.
It's nothing that I would ever think to do myself, but when I see it, I'm like, oh, wow.
Well, thank you.
I know, it's that's a new something in my repertoire, you know what I mean?
I just really like working in the gardens even more than the houses. I just do.
Isn't that the way with our family?
It's the fairy in our blood. We really have it. So I'm putting out all this thing, I'm just going through and I'm thinking in this catalog and ordering all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, what is going to look lush in the spring? I really have no idea because like we've said before, you can't really tell what's going on.
There is nothing more decadent than a statue.
Right? A statue with plants and moss growing on it.
I need a statue in my yard.
Me too.
Me too.
And also, there's nothing more decadent than an outdoor fireplace.
And also stacked wood. That means someone is cutting that wood up, stacking up.
Cutting the wood, chopping and chopping.
A handsome, significant other.
I can picture it.
Very significant,
Uh-huh.
I'll be like, get all the wood chopping done in the fall, honey, because I want to see you with your shirt off.
Exactly. None of that heavy flannel going on.
No.
Unless it's unbuttoned.
It's unbuttoned.
Oh, unbuttoned flannel. There is something about that that's just music to my ears. Unbuttoned flannel. Think about that.
Or around their waist.
Oh, slung across the bench over there while they're chopping wood.
I love that. There is something, though, super alluring about a man with a flannel rolled up his strong forearms.
So
I agree. Those forearms are everything.
And those forearms are moving because he's engaged in something.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the one thing that really is so interesting about wood chopping is it's something I would never want to do myself. Alright, so I mean, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about here. I just wanted to say Ronan started building this beautiful master bedroom, bathroom first. And it had a view of the garden, but you see how the windows are frosted up? We couldn't really see what the windows were up to. What are they doing? You know what I mean?
They're gorgeous,
aren't they? But you can't really see the garden at the same time. So hopefully they unfrost at some point while they're living here in the winter.
I'm sure they will.
And they'll definitely will in the spring. But it's a winter cottage. It's just very wintry. It's definitely built for the winter. So there's cold marble floors. Now that might seem a little bit against what you would think.
No.
But,
it's like an Oz paradise,
Yeah, throw some, rugs down.
I love that. I love the little divider between the bath and the toilet.
It's very important. Because you don't want to look at the toilet,
it doesn't mean someone's going to be on it while you're taking a bubble bath, looking out that beautiful window.
And the shower, too, because in the bath, you don't get water in your eyes, so once it's on the window.
Yeah.
In the shower, you get that feeling like someone's just trying to come out.
It's so
or
chill.
Murder you.
Oh,
Exactly.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Of the mirror by the sink, the side of it.
Well, thank you.
That's such an interesting idea.
I just wanted to put a lot of mirrors in here because I think mirrors seem like an Oz palace.
Yes, I love this.
Well, thank you.
It's so beautiful. I love the rocks there. This is amazing.
Oh, bless you.
It's gorgeous.
Wow.
I don't normally have the patience for this sort of,
The detail. Your offer detail is something else, Angeline.
Oh, my goodness.
Really?
I'm so flattered right now. Thank you.
And this looks like an Oz bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, carved from Oz, like a sculpture at a wedding, you know?
Wouldn't that be romantic?
Like, a bed of Oz.
Yes.
There is some place,
And you got, like, a blanket on and whatnot so that you're not too cold.
That's true.
You could put some sort of, like, air mattress between the Oz and the people, and then they could just enjoy it.
Would you ever go hiking on a glacier?
No.
That's
What?
scary.
That's
Why?
like fear of like breaking through and never being
And
seen
not
again.
even that, but, like, why?
That scares me.
I don't like hiking in general, but, like, there's not even, like, paradise at the end of it.
There's not even like that good of like a visual like. I don't know,
That I can't
scenery.
say on the TV, honestly.
Right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
But also, you can't even wear anything cute. You gotta wear those weird cleats, you know?
No. Winter wear is never as cute as you think it's going to be when you're excited
isn't.
about it in the summer.
No.
It's always, like, bulkier than you wish.
I love how you did this, like, ice blue accent
Thank
to the watt and, like, the silvery watt that is, like, reflective. That's amazing.
Now, this color palette is just in my blood.
It is.
This is what I like to work with.
It's like the color of your Oz, you know?
you. They're a little pale. They really are.
Have you ever been in a relationship where you close your eyes and you're like, what color am I? To your man.
And someone doesn't know.
Yes.
I have been in the past. Yeah.
Me too. Not my current husband.
No. But my goodness.
My ex, yeah, he wouldn't know. I'm sure.
Oh my lord.
He was such an airhead. He knew what color his eyes were.
I bring it up because the other day I asked Santos what color my eyes, just a test. Because I like to test my man and they should pass. And
You
he was
always
like,
should test your man.
It's the greenest of green.
It really
know.
is,
When
too.
they go into detail,
Girl.
you know. They know.
You
Right
know,
away.
Just like a quick guess and
No
help 'em.
hesitance. Like, it's blue.
And they
you're
get like, it's more in the mood when they're talking to you because they're talking about your eyes.
right?
That is so romantic.
And they
Oh
can
my
tell.
god!
yeah.
Or when they start saying like your eyes in different moods
Pun.
that you're in.
I love
That's
that.
I live for
right
that.
there.
I live for that.
Like, oh, when your eyes are a lighter color, you are happy.
Exactly.
It's so romantic. Caring about your emotions.
You know what I love about this? These two lamps right here. Like I'm always like, I'm just about one lamp.
I love this.
Well-
And the carpets, like, the variety here is like a cottage cabin, but it's like you're living in an Oz castle.
Because I was saying, like, the floor is freezing cold. Like, I was standing on it while I was decorating. My feet were freezing through my shoes.
Wow.
And the different textures as you walk over that floor, like the rope rug, that plush floral rug right there. You know that's heaven.
I could roll around on those carpets.
That's
all
why,
day.
too.
Exactly.
It's very important to have a floor you can roll around on in the bedroom.
That's true.
You know? And
That's
also,
pretty. What you did with the
thank
window
you.
treatment there.
thank you. I thought it was all about, cold marble and vegetation.
Gorgeous. And the shapes of the room. It's like odd, but I love that.
I think, I was trying to come out of when I was designing this, I was trying to come out of my rut where I'll just make everything, functional.
I love it. And I love the wood, but it also looks like everything's made of stone.
Now, this is my favorite part up here.
Ooh.
This part up here is a greenhouse, which is very important for a winter fairy top. You need to have an indoor space where you can grow a little bit.
do. I love the look of this. You just let the wildlife sort of like grow in, and I love that.
Exactly.
So
Indoor,
true.
outdoor,
Could you
Meanwhile,
imagine?
It's like when you're watching like an urban exploration and then you see
It's
the
beautiful.
vines growing in. You're like, I wish that could just be without it being busted and broken down. And you just
Right.
made that happen for me.
Well,
You
thank
did.
you. I think it's very important. Indoors and outdoors and nature being part of where you live is very important for the fairy way of living.
You know how people have a summer home? I wish this was my winter home.
Oh
I
my
know.
goodness. Rod, why wouldn't you have a winter home? That makes perfect sense.
I mean, with all this building we're doing, like, we
you
are in the
think
money.
They
honestly.
really
Do you
are.
think desert people have winter homes?
They don't actually, most of them, because they're just very strange.
They can't survive.
Desert
Yeah.
man. Not my style.
You know,
Me either.
Augustus was a desert man too.
I love that on the walls.
Thank you.
Wow.
And you see the same marble floor pulled in there? Now that's
Yes.
imported all the way from across the land. And it's
Wow.
just smoothed out and buffed.
That's gorgeous.
It's slabs and slabs of marble.
I love that.
Here comes the kitchen. Now, I will go back to the other rooms and tweak them up, but, the kitchen's some people say it's the heart of the home. I feel like the heart of this home is definitely the bedroom.
I do too.
And I think that's, proper.
You know what's really neat?
What?
I love the idea of a closed-off kitchen. Normally I'm like an archway or it's in the open. The closed-off kitchen is so cozy.
Right? It just give it its own private space. This is where we eat, and this is where, if we get any kind of mouse troubles, it'll be just here.
Oh, that's so true.
In the winter, it's important because the critters will look to come inside your home.
Especially in the deep woods.
And this is a deep woods home.
It's true.
The people that contracted us to make it, they were so pleased with the fact that the kitchen was closed off.
That is so cute.
Thank you.
I love this. Look, ice butterflies.
Well, I was thinking, if you got haunted in a house like this way out in the woods, could you imagine how scary that would be?
Oh my goodness, because the snow would be so high you couldn't escape if there was like...
It'd be kind of romantic if you were with your significant other, but it would also be horrifying. So.
It would not be romantic. Like, could you imagine how scary?
I mean, haunted, not a murderer outside. Just haunted.
Like a demon house, obviously.
No, not a demon
that's
house.
True.
Just slightly haunted,
Just
so you were cuddling up at the
exactly.
fire. Like,
could you imagine a ghost looking at you making out with your husband while you're watching a movie?
That would be so weird. Some
thinking
people would
about it
enjoy
now.
that.
Some
That's
people
weird.
would enjoy
That's
that, but
weird.
no.
A ghost. That's creepy to me and sad.
Because you don't know what their life story was. Plus, what if they're looking to steal you or your man?
Or your soul.
Can I say I love this candle lighting?
Thank you.
Me too. With a fireplace.
And then here's this little living room. It's also shut off because,
wow.
I love all the shut-off rooms because it's so important in the winter.
Okay, and especially in the deep wood, when you bring up haunting, you want doors you can shut and just, be aware of your own little space that you're in. Not worrying that someone's peeping through the door.
And little spaces, too. They're easier to keep heated,
It's gorgeous. And it's so quirky, too. It's not just all, like, white and everything, which is nice.
No.
But it's, like, got color, pops of wallpaper. I just love it. And I love this greenhouse room you had going on there. Oh, it's amazing.
Well, thank you so much. Wait till you see, First of all, get the chimney installed. That's very important. Okay.
Wow.
That's peeking through the woods across the street. Here's creeping up on the house.
Oh, it's amazing.
And there you are looking out over the sod yard, which is where the, wood piles are.
Gorgeous.
The statuary.
So pretty.
It's starting to become spring, so it's peeking through a little bit,
It's so pretty, the pops of color.
It's so nice to have a little bit of life in your life.
It's true.
And there's the closet.
That's so cute.
That's amazing.
And here is the place where you sit and watch, the fire burning down while you're waiting for bedtime. There's the bed. All the same room.
That greenery and blue.
And here's the bathtub where you can just relax and watch the birds fly around in the trees. And here is, there's scented herbs right there just to bring the indoors outdoors. Which
I
is
love that. I
the
love these
outdoors,
corners
indoors,
you
my
have
word.
where like all the greenery congregates. It's beautiful.
It's important in the winter to have those little plants living and breathing and, sheltered away.
It's true. It's so ornate, but it's also so clear and like crystal.
I used a lot of their own furnishings and just put them into the house, and I feel like...
So important.
Yeah, it's homey. It's very homey. It's a place you would want to live in, which is important for us. We would never build a house that we wouldn't want to live in.
It's true. What a quirky house. I love this.
Can you imagine children running around in it?
Okay.
That's so cute. We'd have to build another room onto it. Wouldn't that be fun?
It's so fun.
And then you go upstairs, you can probably pull a beehive in there if you wanted to.
That's true.
I wouldn't want to, though. They're loud. All right. Well, thanks for joining us.